What is going on, guys? It is your boy Menacing Mystic. I want to come out and try to give you as much information that I feel that people have been missing out on ever since they began playing the game. Now, the first thing that I do want to bring up is the point of the IV ratings. I don't want to sit here and talk your face off for too much about the IVs, because I know there are so many videos out there that you can go out and actually obtain as much knowledge as you can. There are plenty of trainers out there already that have, they've cracked the code when it comes to these IV ratings. But I have not really heard anybody linking both the color of the circle when it comes to you capturing your Pokemon and the IV ratings together. And I hope that by me trying to bridge this gap to you, it'll lend a little bit more of understanding toward the in-game opportunity to tell whether or not you have a high IV Pokemon. A lot of questions that I've had from even some of my friends when we go out and we're Pokemon hunting out in the wild, they go, how come Niantic didn't make it easy for us to find out any information on the IV ratings? Well, the truth of the matter is that they did, and it is in the game. When you come across the Pokemon out in the wild, no matter what level that Pokemon is, every time you place your finger down and you get your Pokeball ready and you're ready to capture yourself a brand new Pokemon to add to your Pokedex, a colored ring will show up around that Pokemon. There are different circumstances where you can come into contact with Pokemon with low CP ratings, and I mean like you run into a Pikachu, for example, because I'm sure this has happened to many people who have played this game, and this Pikachu is a low CP, but he has a very dark colored ring. It's either orange or red. Why is that? Why is it so difficult to catch him? Well, because regardless of that Pikachu CP rating that everybody thinks is the end-all to be-all in this game, that Pikachu has high IV ratings, and he will turn out to be a better evolution than any of the other Pokemon that you could possibly run into. It doesn't matter if you run into an 1100 Raichu out in the wild, but when you're catching that Raichu, it comes up as a yellow ring or a green ring. Because I've run into certain circumstances where this actually happens out in the wild as well. That is a clear-cut example as to why you cannot judge a Pokemon based on the CP rating, because that Pokemon is too easy to catch and it has a very low rating. So it's showing you right there in the game that regardless of the fact that this Pokemon CP is really high, it is not going to be a high IV rated Pokemon, and probably not going to be a Pokemon that is going to fare too well in the latter portion of the game after people start realizing how exactly they should be leveling up their Pokemon. Alright, that's going to be it for me, guys, for this first episode. I do want you to smash that like button and then subscribe to the channel, because I am going to be putting up more videos in the future, and I want to be a part of your journey, and I also want you to be a part of mine. But until the next video, this is your boy Menacing Mystic, and I'm signing off, homie. This is gonna